Hello, I'm Anjali. Welcome to my channel. If I have to tell you one thing about me, it would be that I love reading. I'm absolutely obsessed with reading. So, when I was thinking about what first video should I make for my YouTube channel, I knew it had to be books. So, here I am with my go to book recommendations. It is 5 books in total. 4 are fiction because I read fiction mostly, and one is non fiction at the last. So, here we go. So the first book is The Silent Patient by Alex Michaelides. Now this is from the POV of a guy, a psychotherapist, who's very interested in this case of a person, Alicia Berenson. So Alicia, she and her husband, I don't remember the name exactly, but they were happily married, and one fine night she shot her husband in the head 5 times. That was 6 years ago, and she hasn't spoken a word since then. So the psychotherapist is very interested in her case, and yeah, he describes first why and how he becomes a psychotherapist, and then along with the stories of treating Alicia, he describes how his life is going, and the plot twist, I must say, is just you should read it for the plot twist. It's really really good. Okay, so the second book is Norwegian Wood by Murakami. I am sure you have heard about Murakami. He's a really good writer. I love his writing style. And so this is a first person POV. The book starts with the male lead, that is Watanabe, uh, landing in Hamburg airport, and he's in his 30s. He lands there and he hears this beautiful song, Norwegian Wood, literally like the name of the book, Norwegian Wood, by Beatles. And I don't really like the song, it's not my style, but like the book is really good. Flashback of his student days, when he was in uni, when he was starting it, and actually his best friend died, and later he falls in love with his late best friend's girlfriend. So her name is Naomi, and this was my introduction to Japanese literature, and I must say, like, this is a very laid back book. It is not high stimulation. You would feel like you are, uh, it's not go go go. There's some story, and it's continuously and fast paced proceeding. It's like a very slow paced book. I don't really want to say what happened with Naomi towards the end. I really think about it a lot. Like, that gives me very special feelings about this book. Actually, it is what connects with me to this book. The third book is The Love Hypothesis by Ellie Hazelwood. Now, first of all, I would like to read a bit of synopsis for this book. As a third year PhD candidate, Olive Smith doesn't believe in lasting romantic relationships, but her best friend does, and that's what got her into this situation. This book will give you all the butterflies, and it also has little hypothesis sentences in the middle of the chapters. No, not middle, the beginning, like this. Chapter 2, hypothesis: any rumor regarding my love life will spread with a speed that is directly proportional to my desire to keep said rumor a secret. Now the fourth book in this video, actually it's a series that I really really like. It is mythology. It is Shiva Trilogy by Amish. Maybe you would have heard about this series. I don't have the physical copy for these books because I issued it from my school library years ago, and honestly I would read it even between my classes sitting at the back bench. This is not something I'm proud of, but it was this interesting. First of all, it's mythology, and Shiva is not shown as some magical being or god at first. It is not, there's nothing magical in this book. Like, it's all practical possibilities and scientific things that could have happened. It is it is fiction, of course, like not all of it is true, but it shows the what could be true, if it is not magical. I think you should really really read this book because it will give you a very good and new perspective of Shiva and his life. So the fifth and the last book for this video is Dear Stranger You Deserve to Be Loved by आशीष बगरेचा. मतलब क्या ही बोलूँ मैं इस बुक के बारे में. इट्स अ रियली रियली गुड बुक. जितना बोलूँ उतना कम है. It says here realizations about self-love, lasting relationships and a meaningful life. First of all, I don't really read self-help much, but this one I really liked it, so I had to recommend it. So this book has 30 letters for 30 days of the month, so you can read it. You can select a month and you can read it for 30 days. Little, 3, 4, just 4, 5 pages for every day, and you're done with a book in a month. So the content of this book goes like this. So I'll give you, for example, there's day 1. There's a quote first of all for the day, and then there is the title, self-love. Is it selfish or selfless? And there will be a beautiful letter saying dear stranger, and at last there will be suggestions. Now this is my favorite part of this book. It has suggestions for every day, like write a love letter to yourself. What are you proud of yourself? What are you proud of yourself for? What talent and perspective do you bring to this world that is entirely you? Don't be shy, write about it and start seeing yourself in a new light. And a lot more like these, like 3 for every chapter. I think this book gives a very profound understanding about self-love and relationships, of course. I think even if you're not in a relationship, you should read all of the chapters. It will be like a very good perspective and maybe even new for you. So that was all for this video. I will give you a summary list of these books. So the first one is The Silent Patient, second is Norwegian Wood, third is The Love Hypothesis, fourth is the Shiva Trilogy, and fifth is Dear Stranger, You Deserve to Be Loved. If this video adds any value to your life, please consider sticking around, and I'll see you for the next one. Be happy and healthy. Bye bye.